Look at that. We got the props set up here in the studio to tell you a little story. I just saw a video. Music is Win has a video just went up today where he's trying to be first of the punch to cover and get a video up on the idea. The PRS, you see a PRS here in the middle, has just been sued. It's being boxed in by the two Fenders here. And that seemed to be what is happening. Part of this debacle that Fender has launched to, in the words of their attorneys, protect the shape, their rights, their ownership of the S-type, the Stratocaster shape. Obviously, it's not an S-type. We do have something vaguely S-type down here from PRS, but I think most people are thinking this pertains more to the Silver Sky, which we don't have here in the studio. But my point is, seriously, Fender, going after PRS? I know a lot of people have been kind of laughing like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if Fender actually went after one of the biggest rivals they have in the whole industry with Paul Reed Smith? Like, this could really crack open a can in the legal system, and especially given that Fender seems to be standing on, from various different attorney analysis that I've seen online, they have almost no ground to stand on here with the cease and desist at all. Like, I've seen multiple attorneys who literally say it would be kind of dumb for any of these companies to even really engage with Fender as it relates to their cease and desist. See, I was about to say lawsuit. It's not even a lawsuit. Fender is just sending out cease and desist letters with very large dollar amounts associated with them, large sums of money that they expect companies to pay if they don't follow the terms that Fender has set out. And I do not expect Paul Reed Smith guitars to be a pushover and to stop making things that are shaped like S-type guitars just because Fender said, you stop that right now and get back all the guitars and hand over all of your customer records and destroy everything that you have that is of a S-type shape. I don't think it's going to happen, but I want to know what you think it's going to happen. Personally, I'm sitting here scratching my head. Like, I don't know why in the world Fender would think this is anything other than an absolutely ridiculous idea. I'm blown away that Fender kind of doubled down with some, in the last day or two, I've seen some statements that apparently are attributed to Fender about how, they're not trying to get rid of everyone who makes double cut guitars, only the Stratocaster shape. Are they idiots? Like, did they think anyone thought that a Mira or an SG or a 335 or, anything else that is a double cut was at risk or being targeted by Fender? Like, that was completely ridiculous, and I believe supremely disingenuous. Fender knew what they were doing. They know what they're doing, and they are choosing to continue it. This is how I am seeing this. And I think probably it's one of these pride things, or like, if we admit we screwed up, we're going to get countersuits all over the place, so we have to act like this is okay. That's what I think is happening, but I'm dying to know what you think. Are you still, I've asked this before, are you going to vote with your wallet and purchase new Fender gear? I'm not talking about used stuff. Personally, I haven't bought any new Fender gear. Have I ever bought a new Fender? I don't think I've ever bought a new Fender. I don't find their value proposition new to be good enough to warrant a purchase. I tend to think that on the used market, I can pick them up at a big discount, and that they're still right at the edge of the value proposition for me. So for me, this isn't going to change my behavior. I wouldn't buy them new anyway. If I find a smoking deal on the used market, I'll pick one up. That's how I got my E-Series Japanese Fender. That's how I got this kind of parts caster with the lace sensors that is a smoking guitar. Complete parts caster of mostly US and a couple Mexican parts. I just bought a Fender Champ 100 amp a week or so ago, but it was used. It was like, I'll buy that all day long, but I don't see me going down and dropping $1,000 or $2,000 or more on a modern, new retail Fender of any sort. I probably wasn't going to do that anyway, but I damn sure I'm not going to do it now. What do you think? Are you buying Fenders?